So hey guys, something to show you real quick. This is a really nifty prop that I was able to get through a little bit of spontaneous searching on eBay. I don't really know why I was on eBay at the time. Um, it's like I think when I was in college, I used to use eBay a lot because you used to find things there that used to be, and I guess it still is. It's like the online marketplace to find things you never knew you needed. These days they have things like Etsy and stuff where people can do homemade crafts that used to, I think, would have been at the time on eBay. But in any case, I was looking before the Star Trek con for uniforms, to source. I guess that was why I was in eBay, because I was trying to source uniforms and such things. Um, because before we went to Star Trek Con, the random idea popped into my head that I should have a uniform, because we didn't do it last year because there just wasn't time. And this year was kind of tight when the idea came into my head anyway, but I still had time to order a uniform, so I got Shagging myself the first contact film version and also seen one of the later seasons of Deep Space Nine, which is this one right here. And as you guys know, and if you know me at all, you know that I'm a huge sci-fi fan and I'm a huge Star Trek nerd, and I've always, liked Star Trek because my parents introduced me to it when I was 5, and I've always been a fan of the series and so on and so forth. But I mean, particularly, I guess when I was younger, I wasn't as much into collecting like autographs and photos and such, and I don't really know why. Why this never occurred to me earlier that I could do this or that I should do this. But particularly when we went to BronyCon and Star Trek Las Vegas in 2018, I don't know, the bug just clicked on me when I was at BronyCon that it's like I have to get as many autographs and as many photos, and I'd like to get complete sets, at least for a couple of things. That's one of my bucket list items, by the way, to get a picture with and an autograph from every principal Star Trek actor, every My Little Pony actor from the last series. Now, a lot of this started, I started my collection before I transitioned, so some of them have my old name on it, some of them have pictures of old me, which is not, certainly not a bad thing, but just something I would like to update when I get the opportunity. Um, Rebecca Schroikett, I had the foresight to have her autograph mine Lauren, but I'd still like to update PonyCon photos with the My Little Pony actors, although between COVID and between the fact that I really don't know if Shaggy's going to want to do too many more PonyCons, I don't know. But I mean, I can certainly go by myself. There's not any problem with doing that. I know that a friend of mine, Dan Raccoon, would probably not mind going with me to a few PonyCons to, if not completely, not complete my photo collection, but maybe redo just some of them or something. I mean, there's a few that I have not ever gotten at all, like Ashley Ball, Madeline Peters, Claire Corlett. I haven't had the opportunity to get pictures with them at all. Some of them I'm still missing their autographs as well. But as things go, sometimes I've had the opportunity with the online things like GalaxyCon, and My Little Pony did like a Streamly event where most of the cast was doing autographs, and they would do like video chats. And unfortunately for those video chats, you couldn't, you wouldn't get a copy of it like you would with GalaxyCon. But anyway, to the point of this video is that I was on eBay and I saw the opportunity because I was looking for Star Trek uniforms and considering like cosplay props and such. And one of the things I came across was a really high detail prop tricorder. And I was going back and forth for a few days on whether or not this was a good idea, whether or not I needed to do this, and I ultimately decided that I did. And of course, this was before the blowout, and I'm still okay with money, but it's just a little tight right now. But that being said, um, here it is. I'll show you some particularly good close-up footage in further, at the end of this video, and perhaps post it as a separate video on its own. But I mean, it's really high detail tricorder, and as you can see, when you open it, it lights up and makes noise. So let's check this out. Let's see if I can give you a better shot of that. But I mean, it's like, it's definitely much higher quality than the standard toys that you would get from the toy store. I mean, it's got moving lights and everything, and hopefully I can get some better views of it when I do the close-up shots. But I mean, this is what it looks like right now, and the neat feature is that it has a USB plug on the back, so that you plug it into this little hole here, and it'll just charge from a USB port. And from what I was told from the model maker or prop maker, is that it has a power management chip so that the battery won't overcharge, so you don't have to watch it while it's charging and such. Um, but I mean, it's really cool. It's definitely one of those things that's like, particularly these days. I am a big collector of nice Star Trek props. I mean, most of you, I still have to do a video at some point on my Eagle Moss collection. I've kind of been waiting for it to be like complete-ish, but I have a lot of those high detail ship models from Eagle Moss. And furry and Star Trek. I often say it's like furry and Star Trek are the two reasons I never had money, and it really is true. It's like it's where a lot of my disposable income goes to. But I'll have probably post a separate video of the tricorder in action so that I can get a nice close-up view of it. But that is my shiny new tricorder, which may or may not at some point in the future, when money is more plentiful, possibly be joined by a couple of other things, but we will see. I definitely appreciate the amazing craftsmanship and high detail work on this, and it's just it's just cool to have. So. But anyway, that's it for now, and I will catch you guys later.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. You can also find me on Twitter and a few other places on the web, or support me via Patreon or Ko-fi. Zebra hugs!